Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths. Let's get started with this reading, y'all. We're gonna get into it. This is gonna be what makes you beautiful. And the thing is about this reading, I'm gonna go by decks. So each group has a different deck for you guys to choose from and a crystal. Okay, I picked crystals and decks for this reading. So we have the first group is Aventurine. And the deck is the Modern Witch Tarot. Group 2 is Rose Quartz. And the deck is the classic Rider-Waite Tarot. And group 3 is Tree Agate. And the deck is the Mystic Monday Tarot. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started with group number 1. Peace. Peace to my lovely ravens that selected Group A. Welcome to your reading on what makes you beautiful. You guys selected this Aventurine here. So I do feel this group could have like Taurus placements, Taurus and Venus, Libra and Venus, Libra rising, Capricorn sun, Cap moon too, and Sagittarius rising, Pisces rising, Jupiter in Pisces or Sagittarius. These are just the placements coming to mind with this Aventurine here. So, okay, so this group, what makes you beautiful is that you guys always seem to be surrounded by like luxury or by luxurious things, or you guys might have people that like to cater to you, which makes you more attractive the way that other people treat you. Like people tend to treat you like royalty, or they see you like, oh, this is like I'm meeting a celebrity. Even if you're a regular person just walking on the street, you don't really see anything special about yourself. Like you might meet someone, they're just like, yo, have I just met a celebrity? Or like, I just feel like I met royalty or something. Like when people get your vibes or like your energy, or they read you, I do feel like a lot of people kind of get the vibe that you're someone who likes to live on the luxurious side, or you care about how much money you make. And you also do appear as someone who makes a lot of money as well. Even if you don't feel that way, that's how other people are feeling around you in your energy. So that's why people are like, oh my gosh, did I meet a celebrity, or did I meet someone that's important? Like I do feel like there's like people, when they read your energy and they feel your energy, what makes you beautiful is like you just have this effortless glow, like you're just a star, a natural born star. So let's see what else is going on. What makes this group beautiful? What makes group A beautiful? Bottom of the deck, we got Scorpio and Gemini and Virgo for signs. You guys are like the boss, okay? You're the one that's in control. You're the one that is the leader. This is what makes you attractive. You're just the boss, okay? You're the one that people look to for guidance. People seek out your knowledge, okay? Now I understand why I got this channeled message before I started recording. I was getting like messages for groups, and I was getting a message about someone. I know this is this group, but I was getting the message that like this group, you're natural born leaders. And like, you know how like in certain movies there'll be like a storyline where there's a bunch of people that are strangers and they get stranded on like a random island or something, and there's usually like that one person that takes the lead and just like tells, okay, this is what we're gonna do here, this is your job, do you do that? Like people look at you like you're that authority, like you're the one that is going to be the natural leader. Like if I'm gonna follow anyone's lead, it's going to be your lead, Group A, because y'all just know what you're doing. And then you guys are super successful too. This is your sign. You're gonna be successful. If you don't already know that already, yes, you are going to be successful in your future, and you're gonna be the boss. You're gonna be the CEO. You're gonna be that guy, that girl. You're that person, okay? But what makes you beautiful is just the fact that you guys are effortlessly leaders, and you guys aren't like super bossy or super domineering either. Like this is just your natural vibe, okay? You guys can be Aries, Sun, Moon, Mars. What makes you beautiful is like your attitude, because you guys are like not gonna take anything from anyone. Like I feel like you would honestly tell someone to stick it up their A if they tried to tell you to like do something their way. Like you're just like, who do you think you are? Okay, I'm the boss. So like that's the type of vibe I get, and this is what makes you beautiful. Like you're just that person. You're the girl boss, the boy boss. I don't know, y'all know. But anyway, I do feel like you guys have like a bit of like you guys are super intimidating too, which also makes you attractive, because you guys just aren't really here for anyone's BS, and you'll probably call someone out if they were on some BS. And it's like, it's almost like you guys are a bit serious too. Like you're serious about how you handle yourself and how you carry yourself. Like if you guys go out for work, you guys always look like super dressed up, or like you're dressing up for the job that you want instead of the job that you have. Like that's the vibe I get with this group, where it's like you guys could be like, your job could be taking out trash or something, but it's like you always show up to work and like dressed all nice, smelling fresh and clean, like you're the boss, even though you're like not technically the boss, but like you always look like you're in control of something, or you're like, maybe you doing something after work, before work. Like who are you? Like what? Like I feel like this is what makes you beautiful, the fact that you guys don't need that validation to like look like a good person, not look like a good person, but like dress nice, basically, to like dress all nice and fancy, and like you're the boss, like you're the one that's in control. It's almost like you guys demand, your presence just commands that sort of respect. You command just being treated respectfully, being seen as this person, even if you're not really trying to, even if you are on the lowest tier of your job, the title. It's like people still look at you and they're just like, yeah, this person is going places. Like I'm not gonna, like, you know, they say like be nice to everyone, because you never know who they're gonna become in the future. Like you're that person that people are like, they look like they're going places, so let me let them do them, okay? And also what makes you beautiful is how you guys are super independent. You guys will like take the lead yourself. You guys don't wait for validation. That's the biggest thing that makes you beautiful. You guys aren't waiting for validation to do what you want. You do it because you like to do it. And I think that's beautiful. Like you're not looking for someone to say, hey, like I need someone to be a leader. I need someone to take control. Like if you're a leader, you do it naturally. It's not really like, it's not necessarily intentional, but it's almost like that position or that role is kind of thrust upon you. So let's see what makes this group beautiful. Okay. So we have adventure. So what makes you beautiful is like you guys are still connected to your inner child. And especially if like for my Aries placements, in case y'all didn't know, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac wheel. And Aries is considered like the independent trailblazer type of vibe. But if you kind of think about it, the fact that Aries is the first sign also is a part of the fact that like Aries is looked at like childish or like immature. Like they don't really know how to control their anger yet, because they're just, it's like you're fresh out of the womb when you're in Aries type of thing. Hopefully y'all pick up what I'm putting down with that. But what I get here is like you guys are super connected to your inner child no matter how old you are. And even if you are the boss, it's like you guys have two sides to you. Like you guys can go at work and be serious, and then you go at home and you're playing video games. Like that's just your natural effect here. Like you guys are able to tap into your inner child no matter how old you are. You probably still feel like a kid at heart. Like everything's kind of just, the world's your playground type of thing. Like you guys know how to switch between these two modes that you have. Like you can be the serious boss person that's taking the lead, and you can also be like this childish energy that is just like, hey, I'm still exploring the world and figuring this all out on my own, you know? So I do feel like this is what makes you beautiful, your balance between how you are like, how the world is like, it's like you don't take everything so seriously, okay? You guys don't always take everything so seriously. Like you still have a sense of humor. You can still connect to your inner child. You probably play video games, or you sleep with stuffed animals. I don't know. You probably do something that like you have a childhood habit that you probably still do to this day, because you're just like, yeah, that's still me. And I do feel like you guys are super connected to like your inner child, and you connect other people to their inner child, not taking life so seriously, not being so serious all the time, or just focusing on the bag 24/7. I do feel like this is what makes you beautiful. You guys have this beautiful balance between work and play. And yeah, group A, this is what I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading. If it resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens, my name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope another day I can be your writer as well. If you guys would like to read any of my books, link is in the description box to my Wattpad. You guys can read any of my books. If you guys want to get more exclusive content, Patreon, $3 minimum to access all the exclusive content. And if you guys want even more content for free, I got Instagram where I post even more content. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading. Hope to catch you at my next video. Peace. Peace to my lovely ravens that selected group 2 or group B. Welcome to your reading on what makes you beautiful. You guys selected this rose quartz group. Kind of hard to see, but it is rose quartz. Okay. But anyway, so you guys already probably know what I'm going to say with the rose quartz. Like, you guys have a very alluring vibe about you guys. You guys are very loving, sweet people, very gentle, very sensitive, empathic. Your heart chakra is prominent here. Like, you guys have an open heart. You're able to love. You're able to give and receive love very freely and openly. And I think that's beautiful. So what makes group B beautiful? You guys have really great taste, okay? Your aesthetic on point, okay? What also makes you beautiful is like how you're very like homely. Like, you're the type of person where like people they always want to hang out at your house, okay? Like, you guys have the homemaker sort of vibe to you guys. So a lot of you guys could be like stay-at-home moms, or you guys would like to be in that role of being a stay-at-home mom. Like, you guys probably have more of a traditional mindset, or like a traditional way of viewing the world, or at least treating people. Like, I'm getting Southern hospitality with this as well. Like, I'm from Alabama, so y'all already know how like Southern people are. Like, very like homely. Like, oh, come, like, you want to eat some food? Like, you want some food? Come in my house. I'll get you food. Make sure you take off your shoes as soon as you enter. I'll make you tea. I'll make you, like, that's the type of vibe I get with this, where you guys are like super nice and like homely. Like, people want to come to you to get that, like, that nice homemade biscuits. Someone has really good homemade biscuits, or like your grandma makes really good homemade biscuits, or they gave you the recipe to the homemade biscuits. Somebody wants your like biscuit recipe, especially if it's like you make it from scratch. But I'm getting a lot of like Southern vibes with this group, like Southern girl, or you're just very soulful in the way that you present yourself. Like, you just kind of come off as like very, like, you'll accept anyone. You don't care what they look like, if they have like a disability, or if they have I don't know, like if they just have certain shortcomings that other people would turn them down for, like, you'll accept them. Like, you're just like, hey, we're all one out here, you know, I'm gonna just take care of you. I take care of all my peoples. Like, this is what makes you beautiful, the fact that you care about people. Like, I think this is one of the most beautiful things about you, is your heart, because you guys have this very genuine, sincere heart. And also with the 7 of Pentacles, you guys are super patient with others. I think this is very beautiful about you. You guys have a lot of patience with others, especially people that give you a hard time. You guys are like Jesus or something. Like, someone could be so rude to you, especially if you're like doing customer service jobs. Like, someone can be so rude to you, and you're just like, you know what? You probably have a very awful life, so I'm gonna just be nice to you, because I'm not gonna give that energy right back to you. Like, it's not even worth it. Not even worth my time. Like, you guys give people that sort of like kill them with kindness sort of thing. And like, people really do admire your patience with others, especially like people who are slower to learn, or A lot of you guys, like, even you guys would be really good with kids too, because it takes a lot of patience to take care of children and to like be able to like genuinely create a bond, a unique bond with a child. You have to really like have a depth of understanding of children and how they operate, and you also need lots of patience. So this group, you guys have a lot of patience, and you guys are also very invested into the things that you like or want. There are some things that you guys are into that other people look at and they're just like, why do you like that so much? But like, if it's what you like and what you love, you'll invest into it no matter how stupid it looks or how weird or different it makes you look. Like, you guys are just like, okay, it's my thing. Like, why are you hating? Like, this group, you guys can invest into things that other people think are gonna fall through, and then you just make it work. You make it work however you need it to work for yourself. I'm also getting you guys are super resourceful too. This is what makes you beautiful. You guys aren't like, you'd rather try to figure it out you'd rather try to figure out a way to make things work yourself before you start asking people for help. Like, you'll be like, how can I make this work with the tools that I have right in front of me? How can I just make it work? How can I be resourceful with all of the things I have now? And it's like, you guys don't let anything hold you back, okay? Even people's awful opinions of you, or like what people have to say or what they have to think, like, you guys are willing to invest into people and things, and you're willing to see it grow over time, especially if you guys are parents. I keep getting a lot of like mothers and like parent vibes from this group. So a lot of you guys will be really great parents, or you just have like a traditional mindset. Like, if you're a woman, for example, you might like cooking and cleaning and like doing all that nice stuff for your man or your whatever, or your kids or your family, whatever. And then if you're a man, you might be into like the traditional masculine role of protecting and providing for your family, and just all that good stuff. Or it could be swapped or it could be swapped if you guys roll that way, okay? Just apply it how it goes. But you guys are just like the type of people that people find is beautiful because you take care of all of your people. You take care of everyone that is in your family, that is in your friend group. Like, you're really a ride or die type. And let's see, what makes this group beautiful? So what makes this group beautiful? You guys can read people like a book, for one. You guys have you guys have like crazy emotional intellect. And because of this, you're able to read people like a book. Like, you guys can literally look at someone. You can probably see their aura. You can see all their issues they got going on. You can probably see their angels. You can probably see their spirit guides. You can probably see their ancestors. You can probably see their Akashic record imprint. Like, y'all are really on that spiritual stuff in a way where you guys can tell when someone's on some BS when it comes to projecting onto other people. And I do think that you guys are able to like put a mirror up at people when they're starting to project onto you, and you have like the perfect deflection mechanisms for dealing with these energies. This group, you're really good at dealing with people who are like, I keep getting like besides parental roles, like I'm getting like I don't know what career it is, but it's like where you take kids or people who come from troubled homes or troubled households, like foster care or something, and you help them like get back on their feet, or you help them like develop a better moral compass if they didn't have that growing up. Like, you guys, it's like you guys help the disadvantaged. You guys give opportunities to disadvantaged people, and I do feel like your role in life is like giving help to others who maybe people see as like not redeemable to the rest of the world. Like, the whole world can look at this person that went to prison or has a felon, and they're like, oh, this is an evil person, but you're the type of person to look at them like, nah, there's potential here. And that takes a lot of guts. Like, let's be real here. Being that person, it takes guts, and it takes like someone with a really big heart and a genuine heart to look at someone that is not perfect or not the best or doing the best, and to like help them out and to genuinely be there for them. Even if the whole world is against you or is looking at you like you're just crazy, why are you investing in this? Like, you guys just have a genuine heart. Like, you're not in it because you care about how much money you're going to get out of it or how good it's going to make you look to the outside world. Like, if someone has a story to tell or you see they have a genuine desire to grow and become a better person, you're that person that's going to give them grace and that's going to say, you know what, you can change. But these projections that you have, it's gonna have to stop. Take accountability first, and then we can talk about it. Like, I feel like you guys are very, like, you just really help people. Like, when it comes to like self-help or coaching through life, like, you guys really are beneficial to people in this way, and this is what makes you beautiful. You guys have really great advice to give to others, and you can also, like, again, like I said, read people to filth if you really wanted to, and you can like be like, hey, you're projecting onto me. What is this? This is not who we are. So you guys can really call people out on like when they're projecting onto people and when they're not. And this is beautiful because I think a lot of people may overlook certain things or not even think about it in a certain way. But until like when you open your mouth and you have your own opinion of it, then people are like, I have never thought about it like that. Like, I did not see it from that perspective. Like, you really bring a fresh new way of looking at people, a new way of looking at situations and or things. So Group B, thank you so much for joining me for this reading on what makes you beautiful. If it resonated, drop a like, comment, subscribe. If you would like to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope another day I can be a writer too. If you guys would like to read any of my books, the link is in the description box to reach my Wattpad. And if you guys want more exclusive content, you can check me out on Instagram, link in the description box. And if you want even more exclusive content, I have Patreon too, where you guys can get even more content. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading, and I hope to catch you at my next one. Peace. Peace to my collective that selected Group C. Welcome to your reading on what makes you beautiful. You guys selected the Tree Agate group. You guys are super spiritual, okay? This is my like very spiritually magical, superpower gifted chosen group. Chosen group. So you guys probably meditate a lot, or you sun gaze a lot, or you just like to be outside a lot. You like to talk to trees, you like to hug plants. You guys probably could be into like smoking or psychedelics of some sort, and it like really has awakened you to the different spiritual realities, if you will. But I'm getting like different psychedelics came out for this group too. But you guys are just like very aware spiritually. You don't need psychedelics to be spiritually aware. I'm just saying, y'all just might be doing that. Anyway, let's get started. What makes this group beautiful? What makes you beautiful is how healed you are, okay? Healing is a never-ending journey, of course, but you've done so much healing and it shows. Like, your glow is like obvious. And like the way that you guys heal is very genuine and authentic. Like, you know, there's people, like when I consider like the fake spiritual people, like the people that just kind of see spirituality as like a TikTok trend, aesthetic type of thing. Like, you guys are actually into this stuff. Like, you guys have probably been into this since you were a kid, or like for 10 plus 5+ years, and it's like other people are just now hopping on this trend, but you guys are actually like this group, you guys are actually into it. It's not a trend to you. It's not something that you just take on and take off like a costume. Like, this is really you, like genuinely you. And I'm getting people, this group, you have a lot of people that project onto you, like their jealousy and their anger, or like they'll tell you, how are you so happy all the time? Like, you think you're so perfect, everything is all love and light. Like, you think, like, I kind of get like those sorts of projections where people try to tell you that your spirituality or your spiritual beliefs aren't good enough, or they're fake. Like, oh, you're not really that happy, Group C. Like, that's the type of projections that people are like pushing onto you because they see how beautiful you are and how healed you are. And it's kind of like, for the people that want to take accountability, they get inspired by this because they see how they can be in the future if they put in the work. But for those that don't want to put in the work, or that always make excuses, always victimize themselves, they look at you putting in the work and they're just like, oh, like you just, it was handed to you on a silver platter. You did not have to work for that. You didn't really do the work, Group C. Okay, I know I'm being like, the way I'm saying it is like I'm channeling But you guys get what I'm trying to say here. Like, these people projecting onto you see your beauty, and this is why they're jealous. So this group, I know this ain't a jealousy reading, but you guys just have a lot of jealous energies, I just gotta say. But yeah, you guys are just popping for real. Like, you guys do the healing work, you put in that work, and you hold yourself accountable. That is what makes you beautiful. You hold yourself accountable for all of the stuff you do. You're not blaming it on whoever, whatever. Like, you take responsibility for who you are and where you came from. Like, that's your point of healing and growth, and I think that's beautiful. Okay, what makes you beautiful is the fact that you're able to heal yourself, and you don't always need, you may not go the traditional route to healing your medicine, or you may not go you don't go the modern medicine route when it comes to healing yourself. Like, you may look for alternative methods or natural remedies and such to like heal yourself, instead of just going straight to the pharmacy and looking for something that's off the shelf, or just going to a psychiatrist and looking for the quickest meds you can find to fix your problems. Like, you guys are actually looking for the deep rooted issues that create these symptoms. If you're depressed, for example, you're like, okay, well, why am I depressed? Because like, yeah, I'm sad all the time and it's uncontrollable, chemical imbalance going on. But also at the same time, you can address your depression to the root issue and heal yourself. And I think that's the sort of mindset that you guys have that makes you beautiful. You actually get to the root cause of what needs healing, instead of just going after the symptoms and just letting it still pervase. Is that the word I want to? I don't know. Like, instead of letting it just get out of hand, you actually stop the problem at the root. For some of y'all, this could be like generational stuff you're healing, like changing your family habits. If your family has diabetes that runs in your family, and you know that it's because of your eating habits, then you are the one that takes accountability and eats better. And then you might have family members hating, like, oh, who do you think you are eating healthy? Like, I swear I always have that group where it's like, who do you think you are encouraging self-improvement? Who do you think you are? And it's always group C too. What is up with group C's and self-improvement? All of my group C's are like about that self-improvement life, I swear. But like, yeah, you guys are super beautiful because you guys are just about taking accountability and like not just blaming it on your depression or blaming it on what my grandma did to me 10 plus years ago and I still haven't healed from it yet, or what I went through is when I was a kid and I still ain't healed from it yet, or what I went through with my ex and I still ain't healed from it yet. Like, no, we don't make excuses. We heal. We do the work. We take accountability for the healing that needs to get done. This is what makes you beautiful. Okay, don't underestimate that, because trust me, in this world, we could use more people like you, Group C. And then also what I like about you, Group C, is this is the bottom of the deck, but I like that you guys are willing to like put in the work. Like, you guys know it's not going to come easy to just like to heal your generational cycles and trauma, or like it's not as easy as just calling yourself the black sheep and then not doing anything to fix any of your problems. Like what are you really doing? Like, I just keep getting this vibe with this group where you guys are almost looking at the world outside of you like, you could heal this if you just did this, or if you just like decided to look at it from this perspective. But at the same time, for the people that don't want to take accountability or see things from your perspective or understand where you're coming from, they get triggered. Okay, they get triggered, they get jealous, or they get inspired to heal. It's just like one or the other. And we're gonna see what else makes you beautiful. Like, I really just like the fact that this group is just coming off as the type that says, put in the work. Okay, if you want success, put in the work. We don't do no fast routes to success, selling our soul for money, fame. Like, no, put in that work and the rewards will be forthcoming. This group is also about that, not all about that love and light stuff, which I really mess with people that are on that wave, because like, the toxic positivity is just out of control, especially within spiritual communities. Like, anything that is not of light is just evil and bad. Like, that's weird. Okay, I'm sorry, but like, that's just weird to me. But like, you guys like are not the super, oh my God, everything's all good in love and light and positivity and blessings and God will fix everything. All I have to do is sit pretty and meditate every day. Like, no, this is just not Group C. Like, Group C, this is not you. And I think that's what makes you beautiful. You're not like spiritually bypassing. You're not making excuses. You're not using trends to cover up all of your problems. You're not using spirituality as a costume or anything. Like, you're actually doing the work. You're sun gazing every day, meditating every day. You're putting in the work to heal those deep-seated issues instead of just attacking the symptoms of the problem. So that's what makes you beautiful. And then also, okay, yeah, this is you, baby. So I do want to say that you guys are like the master. You guys are super like wise. I'm getting 3-3, life path 3-3, life path 3. Born on March 3rd. Ralph Smart, by the way, just saying. Some of y'all might have that sort of energy where you guys teach others how to heal themselves and how to take accountability. But with the master here, I am feeling like you guys are like a teacher. You guys are a teacher for others to do their own healing and to take accountability, especially those that are in toxic positivity paradigms. Like I keep getting with this group, you get very strong reactions out of people where it's like love you or hate you, you know? And for this group, what makes you beautiful is just how wise you are. Just your wisdom alone is what makes you very beautiful, because you guys know the truth of yourself, and you guys might also be into your roots too. This is what makes you beautiful. You guys know about your roots, or where you came from, what your ancestors believed in, or what your ancestors practiced, or you guys just have a deep connection to your own Akashic records and stuff like that. I do feel here that like you guys just are willing to put in the work by facing the problems that need to be faced instead of just avoiding them and acting like they don't exist. And this is what makes you beautiful, Group C. So round of applause to you. Thank you guys so much for joining me, Group C. If this resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope another day I can be a writer too. If you guys would like to read any of my books, link is in the description box. You guys can reach my Wattpad and read any of my books. If you guys would like to get any more exclusive content, link is in the description box to Patreon, and also link is in the description box to get to the Instagram where I post even more content. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading. Hope to catch you at my next video. Peace.